integrity. She and her friends, they come aboard, sing and join the fun. Raise the anchor and fly the flag. Ahoy, we say as we start our day. Greet your mate with a secret shake, and we will sail along. Greet your mate with a secret shake, and we will sail along. Come aboard and meet the crew. Long John Slippers and Beatrix too. Always learning as we go, while our friendships grow. Raise the anchor and fly the flag. Ahoy, we say as we start our day. Greet your mate with a secret shake, and we will sail along. Greet your mate with a secret shake, and we will sail along. Ahoy!
Hello, my name is Pirate Penelope, and I'm so glad you decided to join us today for our Back to School special. You're going to learn a lot, you're going to laugh a lot, and you're going to enjoy seeing your friends share their thoughts on starting the year out right. So let's do that and set your sails in the right direction with Pirate Penelope and friends. Let's start out with our motto. A person's
true character is determined by the promises he keeps, the choices he makes, the actions he takes.
Kids, look who it is. It's my nephew, Jacques Croissant. He's an enthusiastic explorer.
Oh, Aunt Penelope, I'm on my way to discover the elusive, never seen or photographed, sea mermaid fish called the kiwi. Rumor has it that it was seen off the shores of Gitche-Gumee by the big sea washer, and I'm going to find it.
Well, we wish you good luck.
Good luck!
Well, look who it is, my two nieces and my nephew, time after time.
Well, as you know, Aunt Penelope, we love history, and throughout history, people have dressed differently.
That's right. We love reading about history, and part of that includes looking at the clothing that was part of each time. So for fun, we're going to have a little trivia contest.
Most of our costumes are not vintage, which means actually from the past, but they do represent a time period which people dress differently than they do today. We are going to wear 3 outfits that represent in a very simple way 3 periods of time. We are going to let you guess which time period goes with each outfit.
Your choices are the 1800s, the 1970s, and the Roaring 20s, so be ready to be surprised. Here's my costume. Is it from the 1800s, the 1970s, or the 1920s?
Here's my costume. Is it from the 1800s, the 1970s, or the 1920s?
So here's my costume. Is it from the 1800s, the 1970s, or the 1920s?
During the Roaring 20s, dresses became shorter. A wonderful movie, The Great Gatsby, demonstrated how women often wore hats to match their dresses. So if you guessed the Roaring 20s, you were right.
Remember Scrooge? Scrooge was written by Charles Dickens in the mid-1800s. The dress of that day for gentlemen would have always included a hat and a very formal jacket for those of wealth. If you guessed the 1800s, you were right.
In the early 1970s, you might have worn a caftan. There were even caftans for gentlemen. They were often made with very bright designs and one size fits all. So if you guessed the 70s, you were right.
Hey kids, come to Raider Family Farms. It's lots of fun. We open September 13th. See you then!
Aboard my ship, the SS Integrity, we have many special friends.
Yo ho, yo ho!
And I think I hear one of them. It's Captain Long John Slippers. Hello, Captain.
Hello, Penelope and friends. I have a great new pirate joke for you.
Wow.
You know that pirates like to play a lot of games?
I did know that pirates like to play a lot of games.
Well, why don't pirates play cards?
Oh, I don't know why pirates don't play cards.
Pirates don't play cards because I'm always standing on the deck.
I love that one. And Long John, any new slippers?
Yes, I have new slippers. You know, being on these old ships and walking the old decks for many days, your feet get mighty cold. So there be me slippers.
Well, these are something else. I'm impressed. I'm so glad that you joined and you're going to be on board the ship.
Me too.
I hear singing. Why, that's Beatrice.
Beatrice.
Beatrice, come out and join us.
Hello, friends!
Hello.
Oh my goodness. Isn't this an exciting time? Starting the new year? Remember when I was just a small bird, barely able to fly? Much like my son Joseph. Starting the school year was both exciting and a little scary. Are any of you a little scared? Well, my son and I will be back later to share some hints to starting the year in a positive way.
That sounds great. Thanks so much, Beatrice. And I understand, Long John, that you have been talking to some of your friends who are willing to share some of their advice with us.
That's right, Penelope. I took a little field trip to some of the schools to ask my old friends to give my new friends some of their thoughts. It was great.
That is fantastic. Is there a chance that you could share some of that with us?
Why, of course, Penelope. Look into my periscope.
Hi, my name is Jeff Lackenbitz. I am the principal of Washington Elementary School in Bloomington, the home of the Wolves. Hope you had a great summer. We're looking forward to having everybody back. I hope that you spent a lot of time reading over the summer. I know that I did. Our motto at Washington School is working together and learning for life. We will practice that as well as our Wolf Creed and our Washington Way. I know that we're going to have a great year, and I wish you all the best.
Hi kids! As you know, summer is quickly coming to an end. I know, I love summer too. My name's Paula Weiland, and I'm at Epiphany Catholic School in Normal. As you know, when the school year begins, homework begins also. A tip to get you through the school year is to get your homework done as soon as you get home from school. Or use your time wisely while you're in class, because we all know you have activities after school and you want to enjoy those. So please remember, homework first, fun later. See you very soon.
My friend Pirate Penelope travels all the world. She often stops at ports of call to make purchases from local markets. She also brings her treasures to share with us.
But you don't have to travel the world to find clothes that were made in different parts of the world. We can prove it and show you. You just have to read the label. All the vests we're going to show you here today were bought right here. This vest was made in Mexico, and the jackets we're wearing were made in the Philippines.
These two vests were made in China. This is where my sister and I were born. By law, the clothing label has to have 4 very important things on it. The FTC, Federal Trade Commission, enforces the care labeling rule.
That's right. The tag must say country of origin, where it was made, fiber content, what it's made of, care instructions, washing, drying, dry cleaning, and manufacturing identity, what company made it.
The vest I'm wearing and this one were made in India. This is where I'm from. Let's say goodbye in our own ways. Fir milenge.
Zaijian.
Adios.
You know who to call on Halloween night? She's the one who can make you out of sight.
Because she's awesome. Because she's awesome.
Mom! shop.macaronikid.com. Grab your shoes.
Yay!
Big thanks to those of you who shared those thoughts with us.
I have another pirate joke for you, Penelope.
Oh, good.
Do you know how much pirates spend on their earrings?
I do not know how much pirates spend on their earrings.
Well, they spend $1 an ear.
That's another good one, Long John. Thank you so much.
See you in a little bit.
Yoo-hoo, I'm back.
Beatrice, where have you been?
I decided to bring my son back with me. Everyone, I would like you to meet Joseph. Hello, new friends. Do any of you have any concerns about the new year that you think Beatrice might help you with?
I am going to a brand new school. I know I'm going to make new friends, but right now I'm a little worried. Any advice?
Of course. All of us, even we adults, sometimes find ourselves in new situations. Being in familiar surroundings with people you have known forever feels good. Being in new surroundings can make you feel awkward or uncomfortable. Just remember, first of all, be yourself and put a big smile on your face. Don't be afraid to say hello first. And once you've said hello, make sure that your next thoughts are all positive ones, like, this is going to be a great year. Not, I sure miss my friends from my old school. Or, my favorite subject is math, what's yours? Not, I hate science. In PE last year, we learned some great games. Not, we had to run in PE, it was horrible.
Thanks so much, Beatrice. I will be sure to say hello first with a big smile on my face, and only think and say positive thoughts and words. I feel so much better now about my new adventure.
Great advice, Beatrice. Thank you so much. And I believe we have some more advice from some of Long John Slipper's friends.
Welcome to North Point Elementary School. This is Principal Matt Haar with some advice for the upcoming school year. Students, please remember to be respectful, be responsible, be ready to learn, and have a great time and a great school year.
Hi, boys and girls. We're looking forward to another wonderful school year across Central Illinois. I'm Mary Kay Scharf, and some of you may know me as the former principal of Oakland Elementary School in Bloomington. Your teachers are so excited to meet each and every one of you. Your principals can't wait for you to come through the doors. Here's some ideas for you, some ideas that may help you have an even greater school year. You always hear this from your parents, and there must be a reason why you keep hearing it, but eating breakfast. Eating breakfast is so important. It gets your brain working and gets you ready to learn and achieve. Also, here's one you may have heard before, do that homework. And if there's no homework, like my children always said, no homework, Mom, there's always a book to read. You only get better at reading by reading. So boys and girls, as you look forward to your new school year, loads of fun ahead, loads of learning ahead. Remember the important things. Do your best and treat other boys and girls, other teachers, and all the people you meet the way you want to be treated.
Hello, my name is Cammie the Hat Girl. I'm on a quest, a mission. I want to bring back the love of wearing hats. Yes, of course, there are some reasons to wear hats that are practical, and no one can object to them. Rain hats, sun hats, keep your head and ears warm hats, and when hiking, keep the ticks off your head hats. Ew. But I'm talking fun hats, expressive hats, hats that allow you to wander and dream into another time and place. The love of hats in the past was clear as we look back at old photos and movies such as the Titanic, Oliver, and A Christmas Carol. Mr. Dickens would never imagine the Artful Dodger without a hat. So join the movement. Just as I have convinced some very influential dignitaries and and just some very simple but wonderful people to do. So join the revolution. BBH. Bring back hats. I'm even going to advise our local mayors to start a BBH campaign. I'm sure it will win all them votes.
You know, starting the year out right can also mean starting out with snacks that are just right. Our chef in the galley has some great snacks for us, and I think he's down there with his new trainees. Let's see.
Well, hello. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make some easy snacks perfect for after school, play, and snack time. We're going to make some spy glasses.
Are they like the spy glasses that Penelope uses to see far in the distance?
Not quite, but still very fun and tasty.
I went to the market and bought all the ingredients for you, Chef, and we've all washed our hands. I remembered that to get our hands thoroughly clean, we should sing happy birthday 3 times while washing them.
Good job and great advice. We need bread. I prefer whole wheat. Any kind of spreadable butter, like almond or peanut butter, and just jelly. Okay, so take your piece of bread. We cut off the crust and we put them in a Ziploc bag to put in the freezer for later. You're going to smush them with your fingers. Take some of your butter and spread a little bit of it evenly. Good job. And then a little bit of jelly. Now I love some dried cranberries, so I'm going to add a little bit of that. And some coconut. Would anyone like any coconut? Okay, can you pass that down? Those look delicious. And then you're going to roll them up nice and small. See, aren't these fun? And voila, you have spy glasses.
I think I'm going to make several of these, put them in a Ziploc bag, and freeze them to have a snack at camp.
What a great suggestion. Jock, come and try some of our food that we made. Boy! They're delicious and they're really fun. Now you should definitely be your own chefs in the kitchen and make your own creations.
Body painting. What's it for? Well, for baby bumps and birthdays, or theater productions and school plays, for special occasions and events one of a kind, for fundraisers, and you know who to find. The Zoo Lady, 309-532-1642, anytime.
Yo, my name is A. Rizzle. And my name is J. Vizzle. Pirate Penelope heard about our manners rap from our home economics class and thought it would be perfect for the show. So here we go. Lunchtime is your time to eat with silverware, not your feet. It's also a time to socialize and find out what's new. But wait to speak till your mouth is empty, so the food stays in you. Your food is yours and no one else's, so keep your hands to yourself. Be kind to new students that you meet and have them join you for the feast. Manners are important no matter where you are or who you are or where you're from. So keep manners on your mind all the time from morning till night. And we promise you things will be tight. And alright, word, arg!
Hi, my name is Daniel, and Pirate Penelope has asked me to show you how you can be a pirate too. Now, as we all know, every pirate needs to have a sword. So today I'm going to show you how to make a sword. Not a real sword, just a fun sword made out of balloons. The most important thing is to grab some balloons. First off, you should get one, preferably in your favorite color, and unless you're like me and swallowed an air compressor this morning, you're going to need a pump. So the first step is to put your balloon on the pump, blow it up until you have about 1 inch on the end of your balloon. Then you can tie it off and set your pump down. Now this one's very easy. All the kids will be able to do this one. All you need to do is take your balloon, shape it like an S, and then just twist it around. And next thing you know, you have a little sword. That's for you. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a fancier sword, one fit for Miss Pirate Penelope. This time, whenever you blow up your balloon, leave a little more space, about 2 inches on the end. Tie it off. Now this one, you want to measure about how far you want for your hand and make a twist. Next, we're going to make the sides of the hilt. We're going to make a 2-inch bubble, a round bubble, and another 2-inch bubble. Bring that back to the base and twist them together. You'll do the same thing on the other side. A 2-inch bubble, a round bubble, and another 2-inch bubble. Bring it back to the side, and you have a fancy sword fit for a pirate.
It's my nephew, Jacques Croissant.
Ahoy, kids!
Ahoy!
Ahoy, Aunt Penelope. I have succeeded in my search. It was rough going, mateys. I was up against so many obstacles, like the sea, and the wind, and the rain, and the strength and cunning of Kiwi, and the crabs. Yeah, I almost lost hope as I struggled to find every bit of energy to pull aboard my mighty ship, which I call the good ship Molly Pop. But I did it, and I've brought her here today. The one-of-a-kind, never seen or photographed, sea mermaid fish called the Kiwi, valued at $7,890 plus shipping and handling. I didn't mean that. You see, I'm delirious from the lack of sleep and food. But never mind that. I bring to you now sea mermaid fish called Kiwi.
That's just a goldfish that you can buy at the department store for 50 cents.
You're kidding.
We're not kidding. So sorry, Jacques Croissant. But better luck next time, right, kids?
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
Get out of your chair and let's move!
Hello, I'm Dr. Alec, the awesome scientist. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a volcano, or at least try. First, you will need dirt, vinegar, red and yellow food coloring, baking soda, water, and dishwashing liquid. Remember your safety goggles when you're doing this experiment. First, make a dirt mound. Put a glass in the center and fill it halfway with vinegar. Put 4 drops of yellow food coloring into it. Then put 2 drops of red food coloring into it. Fill another glass with baking soda. Add just enough water to dissolve the baking soda. Then add a generous spoonful of dishwashing liquid. Use your spoon to thoroughly mix the liquid. Quickly pour the contents of the second glass into the dirt glass. Then watch as your volcano erupts, spewing foamy orange lava down its sides. It worked! It actually worked! Vinegar is an acid and baking soda is a base. These two substances react violently to form carbon dioxide gas. As gas forms, it causes the liquid to bubble and foam. It also causes the dishwashing liquid to foam, adding even more fizz to this experiment. Thank you, and please join me again next time.
I love doing craft projects. Don't you, Olivia? Well, today we're going to do a craft project using paper. Now, you can use new paper. There's lots of paper that you can find at your local craft store. But we're going to use some recycled paper. Paper that might end up in the landfill, but we're going to make some very special projects with that. My daughter and I went painting a few weeks ago, and we painted some pictures. Had a wonderful time, and I decided to make them into a box to kind of show you what our plans are. Here we go. Now, you can keep jewelry, or you can even use this box maybe as a gift box for something that you have made yourself, and you need a gift box for that special gift. So we're going to start with some recycled paper. Is that okay, Olivia? Yeah, let's do that. And what's important first is to make a square. Now, we've already made some ahead of time, some squares. But if you have paper, like we're going to use, like if you were going to use a magazine, which has some great designs, then what you're going to do, or there's some paper I have found at a garage sale, to make the square, you fold across like this, and then you cut off this extra piece. And that's going to make us our square. Now we need 2 pieces because we need one for the top and one for the bottom. Now I have several pieces. You can either make your box all blue, all yellow, or the lid blue and the bottom yellow. What do you think you want to do?
Bottom yellow, the top blue.
All right, let's do it then. So go ahead and pick out a blue one, and I will go ahead and cut my other piece of paper. This comes in very handy when you are doing your own gifts, your homemade gifts, and you don't have anything to put your gift in. So I have a square, I have 2 squares, and Olivia has turquoise and yellow. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our square and we're going to fold corner and crease, then open it up and fold it this way, so that basically we found the center of the square. Okay? Then our next step is to take each point to the center and crease Now, the thicker your paper, the harder it is to crease. But you can do it, I know you can. All right, we both got that done at the same time, so we're going to go ahead and finish the second square. All right. This is also a fun project to use when you have just a little bit of extra wrapping paper. Not really enough to wrap a big Christmas or holiday gift, but just enough to really hate to put that into the landfill. You can also use old wallpaper books as well. Really, you can use any kind of paper. I even did one time with the comics from the newspaper. So this is what we have now. Now it's going to get a little bit more difficult, but I know you can do it. We're going to fold the edge into the middle, into the center. And again, our creases are so important. Like that. You're doing great, Olivia. Now sometimes people ask me what age is okay for this project. With a little bit of help, everybody can do some folding. Okay. All right. Now this next part is a little bit hard. We have our crease here and our crease here, and I'm going to go ahead and take a marker and mark it. And just to help out a little bit, I'm going to mark yours too. Okay? Like this. And we're going to take, you can take those scissors, and I'm going to carefully cut along that crease. Now we're going to do it again with the other piece of paper, because we're talking pretty fast. Hold our crease. One time I made some fantastic boxes using homemade paper. And again, I was recycling envelopes and junk mail. That's a girl. Have you made these before? Yeah. Oh, you're pretty good. Okay, and again, here's a crease, 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 crease. How about if I go ahead and just draw just to make sure? There we go. And we're doing a great job. I'm so glad my friend gave me some of this extra stationery. Now, this part is a little tricky. We're going to open up these edges. We can do this and bring up our sides and bring them over the top. And again, since we have a box top and a box bottom, you're going to get to see it twice. Okay? And sometimes if you work it together, it makes it. All right? There we go. Now bring that flap there over the top. Perfect. Another thing that's fun about this is you don't need any glue or staples. Okay? I'm going to do that, and you fold that over. Guess what? You crease that. What have you got? You've got one of them. That's exactly right. So go ahead and work on your other one. So now, one done. Okay. I'm going to open these folds and bring it to the center. And jump over there. And guess what? If you're wondering, oh gosh, but I have projects that require a much bigger box. All right, well guess what? Just get a bigger square. Did you do that? She's good. She's a good crafter aboard the SS Integrity. Okay, now let's see if this is going to work. And even though they're the same size, you can bend them a little bit. And there you go. And since she did two colors, that's fantastic, isn't it? Well, what if you knew that your friend that you're going to give this to likes blue better? What could you do? Switch them? Yeah, let's see it. That's exactly right. Yeah, and exactly. And just kind of squish it a little bit in there. It works. With a little bit of tissue paper, We have made a great gift box. Didn't cost us anything, and we're recycling. Hope you had fun today.
One of the activities that I really enjoy aboard the SS Integrity is called Celebrate the Arts. And to help us with that is our artist, Pirate Chris.
Pirate Penelope, isn't today a great day? We have two very special guests with us. My daughter Josie, who is 9, and my other daughter Sophie, who is 5. And do you know what else? They love art too. People always ask me, Pirate Chris, is it true? Are you really an artist? And I say, yes, of course it's true, because I love to draw and I love to paint, and I've been doing it for years. As a matter of fact, ever since I was a little boy. But the truth is, everyone is an artist. Think about it. Do you like to draw? Do you like to dance? Do you like to sing or play an instrument? Have you ever written a story or taken photographs? Do you make jewelry at home, like bracelets or necklaces? Oh my gosh, there are so many examples of being an artist that I could go on and on. But the most important thing to remember, that no matter what kind of an artist you are, is that you need to practice. And you will find that art becomes easier and more enjoyable as time goes on. So friends, here we go. Today we're going to show you some simple steps on how to make your own sea creature. My girls and I are going to trace certain objects that we have found around our house and that you can find around yours to make a fish. Girls, are you ready to help me out today?
Yes, Dad.
All right, great. Josie and Sophie, today I want to draw a fish, and I need something that's round or circular. Do we have anything laying around that I could trace that is round or circular?
How about this plate, Dad?
This is a great plate. For you at home, you can use any kind of plate that you find. It could be a paper plate or a plastic plate like this one. The reason why I'm going to trace a plate is because drawing a perfect circle is sometimes very hard to do. But tracing a circle like this plate can be very easy. I'm going to hold the plate very still on my paper, and I'm just going to start at the top and trace my circle. If I accidentally move my plate, I'm just going to move it back to right where I had it and then finish my circle. Before I put my plate away, I'm going to draw the gills for our fish. So I'm going to take my plate and I'm going to scoot it to this side of the fish. And when I draw the gills of this fish, I'm not going to start at the very top of this line, but I'm going to start just below it and trace my plate along this edge. And then I'm going to stop right there. It doesn't look like a fish yet, but I think it will very soon. Josie and Sophie, what do you think I should draw next for this fish?
How about an eye, Dad?
An eye. What do you have that I could trace that could be used for an eye?
How about this telescope? Thank you.
Ah, my trusty telescope. Now, if you don't have a telescope at home, that's okay, because we're not going to trace the telescope, but we're going to trace this circle on either end. And I think you're right. I think this will make a very good eye. I am going to hold my telescope against the fish's body like this. And again, just like before, I'm going to very carefully trace around the bottom of my telescope to make this fish's eye. Whether you're a fish or a human being or even any animal in the animal kingdom, we want to draw the pupil. And I'm just going to draw that in using a technique called freehand. So to draw this fish's pupil, I'm going to draw an oval like this, and I'm going to begin to fill it in. When I draw pupils, I always leave a little white circle somewhere in the fish's eye. Now, if your little white circle doesn't look exactly like mine, that's okay because every eye is different. All right, girls, this doesn't quite look like a fish yet. What do you think I should draw next?
How about the bottom fin, Dad?
The bottom fin. Okay, what have you found that we can use to trace to draw this bottom fin?
How about the spoon, Dad?
This wooden spoon would be perfect, Sophie. I'm not going to trace this entire wooden spoon, but this spoon has a very nice edge right here. And I think she's right. If I lay my spoon maybe like this on my paper, I think it'll make a very nice bottom fin. I'm going to start my marker right here at the bottom of my fish's belly. Carefully trace all around the bottom of my spoon. Remember, if the spoon moves, that's okay. I'm just going to keep drawing nice and slowly, and if I have to stop, I'll stop. All right, it's starting to come along. Josie, what do you think I should draw next for this fish?
How about the scales?
Great, that's a good idea. What should I use to trace the scales?
How about this soup spoon?
Oh, another spoon. This spoon's a little bit different, and it has a different kind of an edge on it. And I think also this will make a very good scale. I think, Josie, I'm going to hold the soup spoon like this. And it's important when I start to trace this spoon that I only trace this one edge. I'm going to move my spoon along the fish, up and down. And again, it's important that I don't spin or move my spoon like this. I think it'll look more realistic if I hold the spoon like this. When you're at home, you can draw as many scales as you want. And you can draw big scales like this. You can draw little scales like this. Again, this is your fish, and you can draw it any way you want. I'm going to draw just a few more scales. I'll be done. Josie and Sophie, this is beginning to look a lot more like a fish. What do you think I should draw next?
How about the bottom tail, Dad?
The back tail? That's a great idea. What have you found? This looks like a fake piece of pizza, but it's an excellent triangle, and I think also that it'll make an excellent tail fin. If I put the triangle like this and hold it still against my paper, we will get a very nice back fin. Thank you, Sophie. At any point during my drawing, I may decide to add some certain details that I like. For instance, some fish have these little lines in their fins, and I might decide to add those now or later. I'll add a couple lines in this back fin too. This fish is still missing a couple of things, Josie. What should I draw next?
You should draw the lips so we can blow bubbles.
Ooh, the lips. What do you have that I could trace to draw these lips?
How about the story?
It looks like Josie has found this plastic piece of silverware. And this also is an excellent thing to trace because it has a very unique edge here. It doesn't look like lips now, but let's see what happens after I begin to trace. I think I should trace it like that. Using this piece, I'm going to flip it upside down and draw the bottom set of lips. Again, it's not important if you have a piece of silverware like this at your house that you can trace, but it's really nice to find something that has unique edges. And again, this has a very unique edge. Good find, Josie. Sophie, I think we should draw maybe one more thing to make this fish look complete.
Draw the top fin, Dad.
Drawing the top fin. We're coming near the end of our drawing, and what we've used today are several things that we have found around our house. This is a small little pot, And I think again it has a very nice circular edge that I can place on my fish. Placing it up here would be too high, but if I placed it halfway down, it would make a very nice top fin. Again, I'm going to trace very slowly and carefully around this cam. Thank you, Sophie. At any point along, I can choose to add certain details to my fish to make it my own. I might add a couple more lines. And because this fish is underwater, I maybe should add a couple of bubbles. Well, friends, we hope you've had as much fun today as we have. Now that you're on your own, we would like you to add some lines and some color and even add a name to your fish. Earlier, I drew a fish. And as you can see, I added some color. I added some additional lines. I made this a girl fish, and I added some lines up here. I decided to color my bubbles in, but you know what, Josie and Sophie? I still haven't figured out a name for our fish.
How about Bubbles?
I think Bubbles is a great name. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on the SS Integrity.
You know who to call on Halloween night? She's the one who can make you out of sight.
Because she's awesome. Because she's awesome.
Hello, I'm Fairy Nell. Don't you love my garden? I love my garden, and I love to write and tell stories. Do you? All stories start with a brilliant beginning, and a marvelous middle, and an everlasting end. Then you should have a problem, either good or bad, and a location, and one or more characters. I would love for you to write me a story. Would you write a story about one of the characters that you have met today on the show and send it to Fairy Nell, Box 43, Kids Club, 2714 East Lincoln, Bloomington, Illinois, 61701. I am so looking forward to your letters. Thanks!
Hello, friends. We are surprising Mom with a sidewalk birthday card. Daddy's gonna help. We've been working all afternoon. Hey, Dad, come and help us surprise Mom. We're gonna do a cool sidewalk card. We did some research on the right kind of chalk to buy, so the drawings are gonna be really, really bright. Grandma helped us buy the chalk pastels. We even found out a real trick to getting the chalk to blend. Swimming pool noodles! Watch how it works!
Picture of Mom? Flowers? Mom loves flowers. A frog? Who doesn't love frogs? And happy birthday. Oh wait. Oh no, guys. Did you put Mom's age down? Aw, you guys are the greatest. Oh, here she comes. She's gonna love it.
You guys are great! Thank you!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hello, I'm Child 1 in Zoo Ladyland.
Hello, I'm child 2 in Zoo Ladyland. Hello, I'm child 3 in Zoo Ladyland.
Hello, I'm child 3.5 in Zoo Ladyland.
Hello, I'm child 4 in Zoo Ladyland.
Hello, I'm the bully in Zoo Ladyland.
Hello, I'm the new kid in Zoo Ladyland.
Hello, welcome to our stage and our production called Coming to the Rescue. I hear we may have some new friends at the park today.
That would be great. The more of us, the more games we could play. I wonder what they look like.
Me too. What difference does it make?
Oh, great. Another newbie. Someone who doesn't fit in with us, I'm sure.
Hi, my name is Riley.
What happened to your face? I've never seen anyone who looks like you.
I come from across the other side of the neighborhood where everyone looks like me and no one looks like you. But you are all so beautiful and handsome.
Well, aren't you the suck-up? Why don't you go back to where you came from? You don't belong in the superhero club.
There's always room for one more, or 2 or 3. And you're not a superhero if you're a bully. And you're just that, a bully. A superhero has qualities that make them strong, smart, and successful. Each time you add another trait to your superhero cape, such as kindness, compassion, honesty, friendliness, and gratitude, you make your superhero cape stronger and stronger, and that makes you stronger and a real superhero.
I would add keeping promises to the cape.
That's right. I would also add integrity. I would add being humble.
And all of these traits, when added to your cape, give you superhero courage to stand up to those who bully and treat each other badly, whether it be in person or behind their back. So if you would like, we'd love for you to join our club. And if you would like to change your attitude, we'd love for you to join too.
I'm sorry to all of you. Can we have forgiveness to the cape since I'm really truly sorry?
Yes!
Butterfly, butterfly, faces galore. Just call the zoo crew for parties and more. No job is too big, no job is too small. For henna, for bouncies, for balloons and magic, just call to hear more about party planning.
The Penelope players did a great job, didn't they?
Absolutely. A great lesson about standing up for others and about forgiveness.
Sometimes, however, you need even more information about different bullying situations.
We went to the library and got several books. I read A Bully-Free Playground by Pamela Hall, illustrated by Bob Ostrom, and Social Bullying by Margaret Webb.
I was looking for some books for my little cousin and came across one by Catherine Otashi and How to Beat Verbal Bullying by Liz Sonborn.
And you can't forget about the middle schoolers and junior high kids. I found What Do You Know About Bullying by Pete Sanders and Stand Up for Yourself and Your Friends by Patty Kelly Criswell. And you can't forget about your parents, teachers, and principals.
And other trusted adults to steer you in the right way.
Have fun aboard the SS Integrity.
Journal of Jacques Croissant. I continue my quest for the elusive fish kiwi. I found out from my friend Long John Slippers that kiwi has decided to toy with my exploration by sending me on a scavenger hunt. And if I follow the clues and find her, she has agreed to surrender. The quest begins. Day 1. I was sent this first clue by Beatrice. Clue 1. You will find clue 2 where the orange things grow. clue 2. You will find clue 3 where the metal is rusted. Clue 3. You will find clue 4 where the critters are clustered. Clue 4. You will find clue 5 where the slide is huge. Clue 5. You will find clue 6 where the houses are small. Clue 6. You will find clue 7 where the haystack is tall. Clue 7. You will find clue 8 where the water is clear. Clue 8. You will find clue 9 in Fairy Nell's garden.